Alright, last big show of E3 2017. Sony opened again with the live performance, though it wasn't a huge band. It was just a small little thing to basically announce Uncharted The Lost Legacy, or to show a new trailer for it. And this game was, or this E3 was more about trailers than ever before. Sean Layden came out like 2-3 times. The show was only about an hour, and it was about on par with all the other press conferences, except for EA, who was very, very bad. But I guess it's kind of weird to get used to in E3 where there's no one on stage, which I guess makes time go by quicker, since they don't have to have, you know, transitions and whatnot. But nothing really blew me away. So yeah, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn, which seems a little too soon, a new gameplay trailer for Days Gone, which looks interesting, but that's not coming this year. I thought for sure that they would have that. Monster Hunter World is a big deal since it's coming back to Sony, where it all began on the PS2. So that, I guess that's really cool for Monster Hunter fans, but not me, because I don't like Monster Hunter. The thing that got me excited, the only thing that got me super excited, was Shadow of the Colossus being remade sometime in 2018. This is the only Ueda game that I love to death, and of all the games to do, this is the one. And at first I thought it was just going to be a port, just from like the brief beginnings of the snippets of the trailer, and then I was like, oh no, this is an actual complete remake. That's amazing. I hope it doesn't get delayed a bunch like Final Fantasy VII Remake when we get that in 2052. Hopefully this actually comes in 2018. So I'm excited for that. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite got a new trailer and a demo, which is one of very few do this right now kind of things. And a demo for this game coming in September isn't really a big deal for me, but guess why not? At least they tried. Call of Duty World War II looks promising. I'm up for going back to World War II. I'm more excited than the first announcement trailer. There was a bunch of VR games that didn't really get me excited, except for Skyrim VR. That's huge. Fallout 4, I did not like that game as much as Fallout 3, but Skyrim, yeah, it's really old, but I would play that again in VR. That would almost get me to buy a VR headset. If the price dropped, maybe perhaps I'll actually jump in. What else? There was God of War, which was a very lengthy new trailer, but an early 2018 launch. Again, another 2018 game that was showed last year. Kind of weird. Detroit Become Human got a new scenario gameplay trailer. Still looks cool, but again, it's no release date. Destiny 2, it's, you know, not really an exclusive. I'm looking forward to that, but I'm kind of hesitant. The trailers have been all over the place. Some are funny, some are serious. I don't know what the tone of this game really is. And then finally, Spider-Man we actually got to see, and there's still no name for it. Maybe it is just called Spider-Man, I don't know. But it's also coming in 2018. So all of Sony's first party stuff is all 2018 except for the Lost Legacy, which is a DLC thing, and so is Horizon's a DLC thing. And yeah, I'm just so surprised that all these things that they showed off last year don't have any kind of 2017 release date stuff. It's kind of weird, and just, yeah, it was a lot of good new showings for games we've ever seen before. Nothing surprising except Skyrim VR, which is not that surprising, but Shadow of the Colossus being remade, that is surprising. But yeah, kind of disappointing. I was really hoping for Dragon Quest XI. They kind of teased some big, huge Japanese announcements, which I guess they were just referring to Shadow of the Colossus and Monster Hunter. So yeah, good show, not a great show. I think it might be my favorite of all of them, but just barely. I guess, yeah, a lot of good games, but yeah, these E3 shows were so weird, but I guess we'll see what Nintendo shows off tomorrow, even though it's not going to be a traditional E3 show. But thanks for joining me, and yeah, I'll give Sony a 3. Nothing crazy powerful for new surprises, but it was something. Did you know that was a Reaction Examiner video? If you liked it, you should subscribe to me to keep up with everything that I'm doing. Also, if you have some other interests, like sex for example, check out Tomops, which is a comedy sex podcast thing wherein my best friend and I check out the weird and abnormal and the erotic. And of course you should support me on Patreon because hey, I want to make the channel better and I want your help to do so. Plus, if you want to check out my writing, check out Game Jerk, where I have archives and new stuff for all projects, okay? You can find all the stuff and more in the description with the links below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.